right, so today we're talking about roofs. Specifically, we're going to talk about, remind me while I mess around with this. We're going to talk about roof socket overrides, square roof stability, and overlapping roofs, or more specifically, when it's useful and when you can do it. So I'll show the first one. So you may or may not have noticed a craze going around. Let me make it a little brighter, I guess. With yurts, kicked off by Dirac's Illuminati, and I posted a kind of a silly video not too long ago involving that. But so this is kind of a weird thing you can do involving that idea. So you can, those with a keen eye probably already noticed that there's something kind of weird going on here. So this is a square roof with triangle roofs on the inside. So this is something that is not hard to do. I'll show you real quick how that works. Say we want to do triangles over here. Just like that. And this is, normally you'd be building blocked, like if these were from different building structures, but since they're the same structure, you're not blocked. I will say that you should probably place the square first if you want to do this. This is not useful for defense, so even though, yes, this is technically wall stacking in the old school sense, these are simultaneously damaged by basically everything, so these are not good for defense. However, they are kind of cool because triangle roofs don't have a socket. And because of that, that means that you can't really use them to build things. You have to use frames on the inside or outside, or, you know, sometimes you'll see stuff like where you put the frame kind of in an angle on the inside or something like that. Anyway, so when you have an overlapping square roof, that gives you, you can place a block off of it. So that's what we got going on in here. Let me replace my triangle roofs. Very important to have everything in order. So here we did that trick on 3 sides. I don't think this is like a great design, but it kind of showcases how you can use this. So we have the 3 roofs placed on the outside, then the inner roofs. The square roofs support these floors, and then this is our stability seal. Voila! So that's something kind of cool. Although again, you can't stress this enough, they are not good for defense. They're simultaneously splash, and I would demonstrate it, but I think this is pretty well known by this point. Roofs are very, very, very splash sensitive. So, all right, so that's it. Now on to the next topic. So, roofs socket overrides. What the fuck are those? Well, you've probably run into it if you've ever built a building floor, or a shooting floor, excuse me, in a base that uses square roofs for, like, for example, the honeycomb on the bottom floor, something like the Raptor or something similar to that. Square roofs, when they are connected to floors, ignore the presence of the wall at the same socket when calculating stability. So this wall right here nominally would provide stability to this floor, but it doesn't. You can see the stability is 8. The stability should be 18. Ta-da! So if there's only one socket to fight over, normally the stability will favor the order in which they were placed. So for example, in this case, the roof was placed last, so it doesn't get to take over the socket. However, on a server reset, this may change. It seems kind of random, but something I can say with relative certainty is that if you have only one socket that's conflicted, and you build them in the correct order, so roof, then floor, then wall, it won't recalculate. So the stability will always stay low. And this is only kind of borderline useful if you want to do, you know, stability seals or something. But if you want to potentially, and I say potentially because it does seem random, protect you know, your stability on higher floors, you're going to want to place the roof last. And that's kind of how it should usually be anyway, but there's still a possibility that it'll recalculate. So if you have crumbling shooting floors, then take a look at this as a potential cause of your problem. All right, so that's all I got for this episode. We're going to call this one Rust Science number 2. I look forward to seeing anything you guys make with it. Have a wonderful day.